welcome to Having Fun. Today is gonna be a special day and the starting of a new video on this 2021. I hope that everyone had a good holidays and had met via video call your families members, wishing them Merry Christmas and Happy New Year because of the coronavirus. These days you cannot even meet them because of those circumstances, and you need to know that you're worried about your family. And yes, as everyone is, we are worried about our family's health and livings. Well, taking that aside, hi, I'm Yale, the owner of Having Fun, and yeah, the guy who has been talking to you via those videos that I upload to the YouTube and actually start resurrect my channel from old times. So a little video on the YouTube channel about why did I leave it. Well, basically I've been in the making the YouTube channel for about when I was 14, and actually I started to make my videos in that age. The issue was that in that moment that I didn't understand, my parents didn't have the money enough, and I couldn't even find a job because I was a minor age, you know, they cannot work and everything. But gradually when I start to grow up, my family change of stage from being like we were a poor family, and we actually had many difficulties in another country when we were living, because that's my birth country where I came from. And yes, because of that, I've been having issues with my family about telling that I need to keep my YouTube channel going up and everything. But because of that, I understand when I get to the age of 16 and started to realize that not everything is about you. And I said, okay, not everything is about me. But somehow something really in my deepest of my feelings, it hurt so much that I couldn't understand why I couldn't even begin to make a YouTube channel. Because when I saw many YouTubers, one of the person that got me motivated and everything was so many Latin Americans, YouTubers, Spanish talking people and everything. And then I started to see, PewDiePie, that's one, and also I saw Bajira, another World of Warcraft pro player and YouTuber as well. Lastly, Markiplier, his videos like scary moments and everything got me motivated and say, okay, let's give it a try. Because back in those times I actually started to talk English very good, and right now, because many things happen, changing of events and everything, I was blessed. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was blessed. But starting from there, I moved to another country that's now my original country for my parents, that I needed to move there because doing some legal stuff and everything, laws, following the rules and everything. So yes, I'm now right here. I'm happy to say that I can enjoy my hobby, that it's building Gunplas and everything. And before that, I actually started building Legos. I actually loved Legos, and even I started to collect Mega Bloks of the Halo series. The Halo series was one of the it's still one of the most awesome, like how could you say that? How could I say this? It's one of the most awesome like things that you can actually acquire and enjoy and make your own like imagination. I was a kid there in that time, still collected them until I was 19, 20, yeah, 20 years old, and for 4 years I collected them, and I actually enjoyed them because Mega Bloks has a lot of crazy little blocks that they have many like printing styles, like military style, and I love that. Even the Covenant one, it was so smooth that I actually think about and say, wow, this feeling is like playing Halo. And because of that, I couldn't even buy a console because rejection from my parents, and I understand. I needed to focus on my studies and everything, and yes, it's true. If you are a teenager and you are just going to start a YouTube channel, don't start yet. First finish your studies, and after that get a job, and then start your YouTube channel. That's my tip if you want to follow it. And if you don't, and you think you can handle the YouTube and studies at the same time, be my guest. So after that, I make many changes and everything like that, and it was awesome. It was awesome. One of the things that I enjoy from Halo Mega Bloks, it's the flood. The flood, they are still the most amazing printed miniatures with that kind of flood style. Even the drop pods, like when they actually saw the drop pod of the floods, the style of the drop pod and the tail, like tentacle style, was amazing. I love it. And then the Covenant one, the lids, wow, it was crazy too. Then I realized that what I'm gonna do with that much of Mega Bloks, I say. When I grow up, I said to my family, my father and mother, that when I grow up and marry, I'm gonna give it to my kids and they're gonna enjoy it, and they say okay. But thinking about it, you are actually building them, and you're just like living in the like stand, so you can actually make it like dusty, all the build it like planes, tanks, vehicles and everything, even diorama styles. You just leave it there and no one even takes care of it. Like they don't clean it. As my mom said, my dad, they say that they're not gonna clean it. That's your job to clean it, but to keep looking at it. And it's not like it's not something that we're actually proud. And it was pretty hard. It was pretty hard. Hard childhood that I had, and well, don't want to tell more about it. But the thing is that afterwards, I realized that I needed to change myself, and that's when I begin to follow up other things and everything. And that's when the reason of why I leave my YouTube channel is because of that. At the point that I saw actually that my channel had only like 10 subscribers at least, no 5. That was pretty hard, a hard hit. And I begin to like push people to, I say, subscribe to my channel, subscribe, come on, subscribe. And that's not the point. You cannot push people to subscribe to your channel. They need to see how much you're gonna be dedicating on your channel and everything. And that's the point when I realized that that's not the point of your YouTube channel. If you're gonna create content, you need to create one specific content. Well, as you can see there in my YouTube channel, you can see old videos channel or old channel videos. Well, those are the prototypes, and the beginning was the Lego Yamato one. And yes, that was pretty lame. I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't know what I was thinking there. I didn't know at all. I didn't know. I'm really embarrassed by that video. I want to delete it, but it has a lot of views than other of my videos. When I realized that my Lego, the Lego one, began to be amazing and everything, that's when I realized that I should start with the Mega Bloks, then fail. Because at the point of the end, my parents didn't buy me any more Mega Bloks, and I begin to realize I needed to accept that I'm not gonna push my parents to buy me something. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not 3 years old, 5, 10. I'm 20. I'm a teenager. I'm not gonna begin to cry, make a scene so everyone can see, oh my god, that teenager is making a scene. Do you think that's correct? No, that's not correct. And that's when I started to begin my studies and everything, and then making the others like guides. I begin to make guides of other games, but that time I didn't have a good NVIDIA interface to record, or even a good recording system for gameplays and everything. And that's when I saw Action. That's a program that was free in those times, and you could use it wherever you want without any watermarks. It was open for everyone. And then in the meantime, when people got known about Action, their company began to make an update, and that update messed up my videos when I began to upload a new video of a gameplay. And then that happened. One of the biggest watermarks that I had in my story, it was the reason why I leave my channel, and there it appears the watermark of Action, the program, and I didn't know about it. And that's why I actually I don't know if I deleted it or I leave it, but if I deleted it, thank God, because I don't want to get more embarrassed than I am. At that time, I was didn't know anything about. I didn't know how to make editing videos. I didn't know how to make this and that. At that moment, I had many people would say it in these days, but I had a low spec PC. Really low. It was i3 3rd generation, 8 gigs of RAM, a power supply, a generic power supply, then video card, a GT 730, 1 gig of RAM. It was a old video card, and then that was all. The only games that I could play was in that moment. Wow, because I didn't realize that I was scammed. I didn't know even the word scam when I tried to search in my English dictionary in my brain. But then I saw videos of people being scammed, and I began to laugh. But then in the toilet, but then I realized, hold on, that happened to me, huh? I was like, oh, damn, that was a hard hit to me. And then I didn't know that many people where I actually take from my birth country, technicians, they actually took original parts from my computer and sell it, and they put generic parts inside my computer. Which kind of technicians does that? I mean, I know that many other countries will not believe my words, but hey, the birth country that I was, it's Ecuador. Let me tell you, that country is the third country that even the lowest of the lowest, your friend, will actually be banging your wife in a moment without you even noticing about. even the lowest of the lowest, man. But if you're lucky and you find good persons, like good friends, let me tell you, you are lucky. For me, I only have 2 friends. And those 2 friends, thank God, they are my best friends and they're still my loyal friends. I didn't know that in that country there were people like them. And because of that, I keep having my space with them. Because I don't hate them. I accept them what they are. And because of that, they accept me on what I am. And with it, we actually are pretty good people. We're not bad persons. We don't actually use drugs. We don't make drugs. We don't sell drugs. In a third country world, let me tell you, they sell drugs, and that's one of the big mistakes. Because the issues there, it's not the people, it's the politics, the president, the government, everything. It's them. And after moving everything there and that, I realized that I was scammed and everything. Taking that aside from what I said before, at the point that it was really bad, really bad. I was scammed. I was crying. 20 years old. Yeah, and I was crying in the bathroom when I was taking a shower. I said, "Oh my God, my computer! Oh my God, my baby!" I said, "Oh my God." But then everything started to change to the best in the after years. I got what I deserve, sold my PC and everything, and yeah. Now, this video is not about talking of myself and my YouTube channel, Why Did I Live? It's about answering questions from my fellow subscribers and answering them in this video. Now that I gave you a little like bio of myself, and also I resurrect my channel so everyone can enjoy something that I love: Gunpla and Warhammer. That time Warhammer didn't know, Gunpla I didn't know. I didn't know what Gunpla is, and I enjoyed the robots and the animes and everything. But Warhammer didn't know anything until the movie of Ultramarines. I understand. People were gonna be saying, Ultramarines, that was the worst movie ever. And say, okay, hold on. I know that many things are bad, I know, but it was a try. Huh? At least they didn't sell it like for $120 or $250. A movie. We'll buy it. Well, the fans will buy it, but not me. And yeah, it was the best. It was the best for me. I enjoy the Emperor like words and actually everything like this and that, and even the action like chainsword style and everything. The Anectum like from the Apothecary Python, his Anectum like the drill, his power fist. Oh, was amazing. The hammer, even the demon hammer, the one that took down the demon. Oh, well, for it now, moving ahead, I want to say some words of my resurrection of the channel. What I did is that I need to now change of mind, change of environment, change of things, and that's why I begin to make my YouTube channel resurrect from what it's from before to now. And yes, this is tedious saying right now, and I think that I'm pushing people again, but I need you to help me really grow up my channel. I need to grow up my channel by making like more subscribers, join my YouTube channel and everything. And I understand it doesn't mean a lot to me, but it is For your thinking, it will not mean anything to me, but it will. For me, all those that subscribe to my channel, make questions, I personally answer them. And even if I don't have an answer, I could go ahead, give you a link so you can go ahead and ask there, and they will answer with all open mind, a community, and I'm not having issues with that. But if you're willing, please help my channel. I will accept any kind of help that you will give to my channel. Let's get that point of 50 subscribers. Help me, at least 50. If you actually help me with that amount of subscribers in this new year that's now, I will actually be happy to say that it wasn't worth it. I will say it was worth it. Making this channel resurrect and making people to see. I don't care if other people, like other YouTubers, say, hey, your channel has only 50, mine has 1 million, 3 millions. That's because I don't know how to actually do my YouTube channel like people see it, enjoy it. I can't, you know. Even I do one thing. I don't actually accept ads on my YouTube videos. Why? Why is that so? You guys are enjoying something, and when there is an ad, you will say, okay, that's wrong. An ad put in there and that's the correct time that I want to see something, that's bad. So guys, this channel is like this. You don't have to see a you know, ads so you can enjoy the channel and everything. You just be open-minded, guys. This is a good channel. People have questions, I will answer them and everything. Be thankful because there is a channel that the owner is like this, a good thinking for their subscribers. I'm not only thinking about this. This is not the answer for everything. The answer for everything is making a community, making people like friends to each other, and you not being the center of attention of everyone, you being like the bridge of the community, like making a bridge of friendship, people enjoying and everything. Now, taking that aside and hope that you will help me with that, let's go ahead with the questions and my answers for my fellow subscribers that actually make those questions, and let me tell you, it is worth it. So we have a total of 7 questions, and I'm gonna translate it to 3 different languages. I'm gonna be translating to first from English, then Spanish, and then the traditional like country language of my place right now that I'm living, that it's Korean. Yeah, that's Korean. So let's go ahead and answer that first question, that is, for how long have you been in the hobby of Warhammer or Gunpla? Well, I've been in the Gunpla hobby for like 1 year, 1 year and a half. But back in those days when I told you about my bio, I started to have that feeling of Gunpla when I was 22. Yeah, 22. No, 21. 21. And I was still in high school. Yeah, in high school. No, 20 years. 20 years. Yeah, high school. 20 years. And that's when I actually bought my first ever Gunplas. They were 2 kits, high grades. The first one was the E-Zeta 8 from the 8 Mobile Suit team, and also the Goof custom with the Gatling gun and everything like that, with a huge Gatling gun in the shield, and it was amazing. When I actually finished them, all of them, there was one thing that I was missing, and the bow and the place where I bought those, it wasn't a local place. It was ordered via like shipment from another country that it took like 2 months to arrive. And one of the most annoying things, I bought it in my birth country. It's that the person that I bought, I thought that it was a confidence one. I pay him the money first, and then when the product arrived, he asked me for more money. And I say, what the H? Hey, that's not correct. I pay my money, you say, okay, before I buy you this, you need to pay me my money, and I will buy you this. I say, okay, I will give you the money. Here it is. Count it. He counted it. Okay, everything's correct. When it arrives, I will contact you, he said. I say, okay, contact me. Waited 2 months, and he writing me my native language. I was from this country that I moved now. I was so surprised. I even make a scream in the classroom. They were saying, whoa, what's wrong, man? I said, sorry, teacher. I said, no, something really good. Good news, let's say. And then when I finish the classes, I go outside of the high school and grab the first bus, go to that place, and then I arrive. I said, okay, my products, I said. The thing that I bought, okay, here it is. Oh, wait, hold on. He was like holding my product. This product, when it arrived, it cost me more than the original amount. They say, that ton of boys, I understand. He was trying to scam me with money, more money to him. I say, okay, how much money? The 2 products that I bought, they were $30 each one of them. But what he wanted was $100 more. $100 more. Okay, for other people, we say in that country, USA, other places, in USA, you will not have problem by paying $100. But in my country, $100, in that bird country that I was living, $100 was hard as F to get only $100, even $1. And I say, ooh, I was angry. I said, okay, hold on. Then give me my money. I said, give me my money. Give me my money that I paid for the products, and I will leave. I said, he was like this, nodding from left to right. He was saying like, I'm not gonna give you money, man. With your money, bought this product so I can sell it here for more money. Why I should give it to you back? Your money. You only pay me $60. Wow, I was like. So that's when one of my parents, they get between that conversation and that person. If you are looking right now, I hope that you die in jail, man. I hope, because you deserve to be in jail. You're not a good person. You are a scammer, and scammers like you should be in jail. Dying in jail, I will say it. You were like putting someone's dream down, like you were squashing me with your shoes, like in my head, for example. That's an example. You were doing like that, and that's not correct. And that's when I actually, one of my parents, they actually intervened, and he said this and that. I said, okay, that guys, he was lowering the price. He wasn't saying, okay, take it, but not more. I will not buy it for you no more. And I say, okay, my parents, when they intervene, they pay the amount and say, that's the last time that you're gonna buy from this kind of person. And he was what? When we were leaving, he closed the door of the second floor and he said, at least I'm not buying anything for my poor son. That's the worst person in the country. Called me poor and my family. He was nowhere to be saying that, because let me tell you, if one of my friends or my parents were there, he will actually be going to the second floor, take down the door, he will actually smash the face out of that man. And let me tell you, after that, I heard that person, actually he's like little like little store, like computer store, broke out. He was in debt and he escaped. I hope that he one day dies for it. I don't know. I'm not wishing that he dies for it, but I'm saying that he deserves more than that, man. He deserves more than that. Now moving to the second question. What is the most powerful weapon in Warhammer? Lore-wise. Okay, lore-wise. Well, depends. The most powerful weapon that's like actually like in a little like ramifications of a tree. There are many weapons that can be powerful. Let's say in the Imperial Forces, we have the Baneblade. They have the most strongest weapons. Come on, you actually stand in front of a Baneblade. See ya, you will say, brothers, I die with honor. It's amazing. The Baneblade has a good weapon and everything, but also because of the Imperials, they have the Adeptus Mechanicus supporting them. They have the Titans. That's another most powerful weapon. And let me tell you, those Titans, they take their names to the rightful place. They have volcano cannons, Gatlings, Thunderstrike missiles, like storm missiles, even a quake cannon. It's just saying the words, it's amazing. And then wow. And then if we're talking about the Space Marines, well, they're still holding these kinds of weapons, if I'm telling you. One of the weapons that was created from the Horus Heresy to kill a Primarch, that's the most powerful weapon. You can kill a Primarch, you can kill the Emperor itself and Horus. It was the Virus Bomb. Yeah, the Virus Bomb. That's the most powerful weapon from the Space Marines chapter. Even taking aside like the plasma weapons, the heavy bolters and everything like that, the Virus Bomb, that's the creamy of the creamy. Then moving there with the Orcs. The Orcs, they have like I don't know, the Orcs, they have like many weapons, but I don't know which one is. Well, the Gargants, they have the Gargants and the Gargantuans, the little stomp like elephant thing, kind of looking elephant. The Gargantuan, they could be called the most powerful weapons. Yeah, they could be called the most powerful weapons. And the Crazy Boys, yeah, they kind of like how do you say this? Like the psychic orcs, like that. Yeah. Now moving ahead, the mechanics as well. The mechanics, because they have their most powerful weapons. They actually have the most powerful weapons. Is that I'm not really lore wise with the mechanics, but I think from my point of view, because I saw it, it's their Archons. Yeah, the Archons, they are mostly the most powerful ones, and also the most dangerous one, because they can actually disable and make a lot of damage from a shot of it. Yeah. Another thing from there we have, well, everyone knows that the Necrons, they have the Chaos weapons. They could be called the most powerful weapons against any kind of enemy, because they use it for any kind of units in any other factions. For example, the Tyranids and everything. The Tyranids, they have their bio weapons. They are the most dangerous one, because they actually bring like pestilence and toxins and everything that can get inside of a power armor and melt any person inside of it. Then like the Virus Bomb. Then we have the Eldars. They have their Webway abilities. The Webway ability is not a weapon, but it is a weapon from my point of view, because they have the way of teleportation, and if they apply to every kind of the forces, it can be deadly to outflank and just leave a Vanguard unit in front of them. Yeah. If you have, for example, a little example would be like if there is a group of Space Marine in the center, and there is two like webway spiders, and they have a Spectre Raid Guard there. The Raid Guard will be the Vanguard, and the webway spiders, they will actually use the webway ability and teleport to outflank them in the back. And you know, half group needs to shoot from the back, half group needs to shoot in the front. But if they don't focus in one target, they are actually dead. And yeah, that's one of the most lethal weapons too. And the Tau, well, they have the one of the orbital like guns and everything. They have like to destroy planets and no, don't destroy planets. Destroy like ships with their advanced like speed and everything. They're lethal in outflanking enemies, but they are not powerful against many enemies. Yeah, the Tau could be called like a Third Reich from the Nazis, like trying to hold up all they can. Yeah, like that. And then the other chapters and the other factions, well, I really don't know much of them. The Grey Knights, their psychic abilities, the Adeptus Custodes, the this and that, their abilities with the melee weapons, and well, there are many things. I couldn't even start to say that there is the most powerful weapons in Warhammer, but the most powerful weapon that I would say, it's two things: the Virus Bomb and the Gauss weapons. Yeah. They could be the two most powerful weapons in the Warhammer universe. And the third question is, how many hours do I need to spend painting to get a playable army, and how much cash to spend on it? Well, that's one thing. I think I'm gonna make one of those videos of battle ready, so you can see how much time you can see. But basically, in like 3 minutes, like 10-15 minutes, you can have in battle ready standard way from each one of the miniatures. If you like, for example, have 15 miniatures, and then you want to make it battle ready in 50 minutes, you will have after like enough like 4 or 5 hours of painting them, and you will be actually happy to the end. Less than 4 or 5 hours, like 3 or 4, 3 or 2, 3 or 4, yeah, I don't know. But about the spending of the cash, that's one of the things. You need to actually buy it from people that they don't actually want to have it anymore. For example, you can buy it from eBay, Amazon, and you can contact any other vendors that they have it already. And yeah, you can actually buy it really like cheap price and not expensive. Yeah, it's not the cash to spend amount will be like roughly, I would say, if you are gonna be buying, I would recommend that you buy a battle force that has 41 miniatures, 30, 24. That's a army, a playable army ready. You will actually spend like 130, 120 bucks, and that's all the max. The fourth question: what is your favorite character in Warhammer, and why? My favorite Warhammer character. Favorite. That's I was gonna lie, but from the Emperor's Children's, I'm not Chaos. I'm saying before the Horus Heresy. From the Emperor's Children, I love Rylander, yeah, the Ancient of Rites. His story, and until the days after the Horus Heresy events and everything, he waited in Istavan 3 until the arriving of the Thousand Suns forces. So they actually follow like a signal that he was broadcasting. It was not for them, like a saving thing. It was for like luring, the fallen Primer Fulgrim, so he can kill it with his bare hands. But he wanted to kill him with the virus bomb. But the thing is that, remember, when you are a Primer and you just actually accept the powers of chaos, your entire genetic actually changes, and it doesn't matter which kind of weapons tries to kill you. It depends on how much power your mind can handle the amount of pressure of the chaos, like the heresy powers of the chaos and everything. But Rylanor, yeah, I love him, not gonna lie. Rylanor, it's one of the person that got me motivated, because when I heard the song of the Rylanor, the Ancient of Rites, the song was like with the beats and everything, the lore about talking of Rylanor, and he's saying, wow, he even with his words, he even make like chaos soldiers like turn to the loyalist force back again because of his words. I would say, I would be like him, no telling lies, telling the truth. I will be following my loyalist like rules forever and ever. I will die not by chaos. I will not die by just be corrupted. I will not die by that. I will die by the sword. I will die fighting to the end. Yeah, that's one of the things I love. Now the fifth question: what is the package that you use for protecting your Gunplas? I think that many people are saying about this package that I'm using. This one. It's a new one. That's season 1. This is the last batch, I think, that I bought. But this is for the Mark II Titan version. Yeah, still in good shape too. This one. This one I actually bought it in a place called Pra Books. Pra Books is a place that's here in Korea, but they have even a worldwide shipment to other countries to sell the products and everything. And this package, no, they don't sell high grade. They only sell one for master grade, but the other range is only for real grades. Only real grades. If you're a fan of real grades, then you will have this kind of package. But if you're not a fan of real grades, well, let me tell you for true that you're not gonna find any place that you could actually buy for high grades and other kits. Well, you can buy it from many places, like third companies that they do it and everything. But asking for the owner if he can make you a custom for a high grade, no, he will not make it. He will not make it. I will leave the link down in the description for those who live outside of my country and those who live inside of my country. I will leave both links that it's for shopping in the web page. Also, if they ask you how do you get to know this like place to buy this stuff, you say my channel and he will be okay with it. I will be patronized by him, and well, we will have a discount for your next buy from them. Yeah, even if there is an event, I will tell you about it as well. Now moving to the sixth question. This is a personal question. Why do you ask me about? How old are you? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? No. I don't know why I'm trying this so hard. Right now, I'm 25 years old. That's the first answer. Married. If I'm married, well, not. I'm not married. I still don't married. I still don't marry, and well, you know, you cannot like marry in a really early age. I need to have money, a place, so I can have a wife, raise kids, and everything. Yeah. And the third question: at least do you have a girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not that kind of person who goes and finds some and say, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. I'm the most like person who has a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience in my life because I learned that being patient is what keeps for your future. If you're not patient at all and you're so like so fast in everything and you want to do it, you will not end in a good thing. You will not end. And the seventh question: what equipment you use for recording? Right now, the equipment that I'm using, it's the one that is in front of me. It's the GoPro 9. I use a GoPro. Not embarrassed to say it. That's the most cheapest thing that I could buy to record here. They didn't have enough money to buy a camera and a stand for my camera to the wall, and yeah, that's bad. But that's when you people come in. If you help me grow up the channel, I'm gonna buy new stuff and make tests and everything. If it's awesome, it's awesome. And I also use some kind of generic illuminations. They are not lumens. They are actually like normal lamps and everything. Anyway, I don't have that kind of thing, so I can need to change the panoramic things. When I'm doing close-up, I use my cell phone too. That's the A90 for close-ups, captures and recordings, and I use a custom arm for holding cell phones and everything. And yeah, that's all I use for equipment for recording, and that's all for the 7 questions in English. Now, moving ahead to the Spanish one. Now, I hope that those speaking Spanish, they understand it, but if not, well, welcome. Primera pregunta: ¿por cuánto tiempo has estado en este hobby del Warhammer o los Gunplas? Bueno, Warhammer nunca he supido nada de ello, ni siquiera he supido su existencia estando en Ecuador, y pues cuando me moví acá empecé lo que es el Warhammer, y pues apenas llevo 1 año y medio. El Gunpla sí lo llevo ya desde tiempo, cuando acabo de hablarle en la parte de inglés, que tuve una mala experiencia cuando era pequeño. Compré donde un tipo que era buen amigo de mis padres, no, de mí mismo. Pensé que era un buen amigo, pero sin darme cuenta era una persona que solo quería sacarme dinero y era una mala persona, y por esa razón no me agradó la idea de actualmente darse ese lujo de faltarme respeto con la palabra de que de que no le estoy comprando menos a mi hijo algo pobre. Y no me gustó esa palabra, no me gustó nunca esa palabra. Llamarme pobre a mí y a mi familia es un irrespeto, ¿verdad? Es un irrespeto. Para él, que tiene esa palabra en la boca, y ese tipo de persona vive al lado de su casa, trabaja al lado de su casa, vive al lado de su casa. Si yo tendría las ganas, yo podría hasta tumbarle si hubiera tenido más edad, yo le tumbara la puerta y le sacara los dientes a golpes a ese tipo de personas. Pero yo respeto la mano divina que haga su trabajo. Hasta que me enteré que él, por problemas de deudas, le cerraron el negocio de su negocio de computadoras, y pues tuvo que escapar del país por deudas. Ahora, segunda pregunta, que dicen: ¿cuál es la arma más poderosa del universo de Warhammer? Que sea lore. Correcto de lore. Bueno, ahí hay que decir mucho, pues. Hablando del correcto de lore, estamos diciendo que No hay muchas armas que son de... No hay una sola arma que sea muy poderosa, pero hay varias armas que son poderosas de cada facción. Por ejemplo, en el universo Warhammer no es una facción de todos, así que pelean entre todos, así no. Son varias facciones donde el Imperio, los Marines Espaciales, los Orcos, los Necrons, los Eldars, los Tiránidos y los Caos, los Marines del Caos, las Fuerzas del Caos, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Cada uno tiene su propia arma poderosa. Los del Imperio tienen los Titanes, que son monstruosas máquinas de guerra creadas por los adeptos del Mechanicum, y que son armas que traen armas de destrucción apocalípticas, como cañones volcanes, cañones del vacío, Gatlings, destructores Gatling, misiles de tormenta, misiles destructores, hasta, Dios mío, tienen un cañón que hace un agujero a un planeta, por Dios, y que llaman cañón Quake iba a decir casi. Y de los marines espaciales, pues uno de los primarcas que creó una arma poderosa llamado la bomba virus, que es capaz de matar a los mismos primarcas que son inmortales, con la forma de que es derritiéndoles el cuerpo y todo eso y matándolos de esa forma. Esa sería una arma más poderosa de los marines imperiales. Segundo están los Necrons, que tienen sus armas Gauss, y los adeptos de los del mecánico serían las armas de arco, que son las armas eléctricas. De ahí estamos con los, ¿cómo se dicen? Con los Eldars, que son sus poderes de teletransportarse. Si, como yo dije anteriormente en la versión inglés, una vanguardia, un tanque enfrente de una armada completa contra ametralladores que se teleportan y los autoflanquean, ya es definitivamente muerte segura de eso. Si no te centras en una sola unidad, si te centras en todas las unidades al mismo tiempo, no, te vas a morir rápido. Y de ahí los orcos, pues sus gigantescos titanes que tienen la forma de los dioses, y los tipos de elefantes que tienen que se ponen en las monturas, así como estilo de la película 300, en sus homuleras, en sus espaldas, que empieza a disparar hacia los enemigos, y todo eso es idéntico, es letal. Y además que hace esos bichos, esos monstruos gigantes que hacen cargas, y los tiranios, que son como aliens, con sus armas de bioplasma y todo eso, que son como tipo ácido y todo eso. Uf, no le deseo ni a mi peor enemigo, como diría Terminator. Como diría el Predador, no le deseo ni a mi peor enemigo. Y cada quien así con sus cosas, sí. Pero para mi punto de vista, solo dos armas: el virus bomba y las armas Gauss de los Necrons. Esas son las más poderosas, porque cada una contarían para todo. Tercera pregunta: ¿cuántas horas debo dedicar pintando para poder tener una armada jugable? ¿Y cuánto tiempo y cuánto dinero tengo que gastar en ello? Bueno, como he dicho, hay un video que te puede enseñar de 15 minutos, que tal vez ya también yo lo voy a subir muy pronto, que es en dos tipos de formas: listo para la batalla, que es un modo, y el de modo para que las personas vean, modo display, para que las personas vean así. El modo listo para la batalla, es una forma que es solo pintar la base, hacer los sombreados, levantar esos detalles y listo, se acabó, ya está, y eso es tu unidad. Y con eso dedicas 15 minutos para cada eso, en unas figuras de 15, 21 piezas, en 3 horas, 4 horas, mínimo serían 2-3 horas, casi máximo. Máximo 4 horas, máximo, puede ser hasta 3 horas máximo. ¿Y cuánto puedes gastar? Bueno, os recomiendo, de mi punto de vista, gastar en un paquete que viene 41 miniaturas, o 30 miniaturas, o 32, y 24, 22, y ese es tu ejército listo. Solo lo pintas y ya tienes un ejército completo para jugar en una mesa de juego, ya. Solo gastas apenas 120, 100 dólares nada más. Máximo 120, mínimo 100 dólares. Cuarta pregunta, ¿cuál es tu personaje favorito en Warhammer y por qué? Bueno, en el lore anteriormente de la herejía de Horus, anteriormente había una facción llamada los hijos del emperador, que en sus bases decían que ellos serán los sucesores del emperador cuando algún día no existan los adeptos los custodiadores los adeptos custodes, que es una facción que están pintadas sus armaduras en dorado y todo eso, que son idénticos al emperador, pero son como la guardia real. Y hay uno de ellos que en los hijos del emperador, que era como un dreadnought, ¿cómo les puedo decir que es un dreadnought o un acorazado? Era como parecido así, tiene la forma y todo esto es idéntico así, esta forma, pero en otros colores como dorado y púrpura, y se llamaba Raylanor, el antiguo de los ritos, el antiguo ritualista, sí. El antiguo ritualista era su sobrenombre. Y en sí, la historia que él decía en el lore, hasta el punto donde él vivió después de la herejía de Horus, que es en el Warhammer 40k, en el 40 milenio. Después en el 41, que estamos actualmente, 41 milenio. En el 40 milenio, él incluso sobrevivió hasta Istvan III, que era la última batalla entre las fuerzas que eran las fuerzas las fuerzas buenas contra las fuerzas malas, o sea, un grupo de fuerzas buenas contra un grupo de fuerzas malas completamente, que se había transformado, que eran los realistas contra los comunistas, ¿sí? Los socialistas contra los comunistas, sí, una forma palabra de decir. Los socialistas en sí aguantaron en ese planeta, y Raylanor fue el único que sobrevivió, porque uno de los capitanes, que era de los emperadores los hijos del emperador, obligó a Raylanor que se escondiera bajo túnel y dijera: tú no sales de ahí, tú te quedas ahí. Y él se quedó ahí, esperó tanto tiempo que envió comunicaciones de auxilio y todo eso, pero no eran auxilios para que los rescaten, eran auxilios para atraer otra persona. Y en el punto del fin, ¿qué pasó? Lo que fue la final, que ya saben, pues ocurrió lo siguiente: Chin Cancún, pelea, vinieron fuerzas de otros de los marines espaciales enemigos, después vino el líder transformado de los primarcas, que era el corrupto Fulgrim, se volvió a pelear contra Raylanor, y a la final ya pues Raylanor dijo, cuando Fulgrim le clavó la espada dentro del traje de acorazado que tenía él, de robot, que Fulgrim dijo, poco lore, que si él aceptaba los poderes del caos, él le dijo que le iba a transformar en algo omnipotente, algo poderoso, y él dijo: me vale 3 atados lo que tú me vayas a dar, yo nunca dejaría de ser un socialista, peor, moriría con una espada en mano antes de convertirme en lo que tú eras ahora, en una abominación. Y por esas palabras, los soldados comunistas se volvieron socialistas de repente, cambiaron de mentalidad, y dijeron: esas son las palabras que yo esperaba de alguien así, un líder que podía dar. Y ¿qué es lo que hicieron? Pues activaron la bomba del virus y se mataron todos ellos, y Raylanor falleció, sí, en esa última batalla. Pero Fulgrim no murió porque tenía los poderes del caos. Los poderes del caos, ¿qué es lo que hacen? Transforma tu genética completamente y te hace lo que es hoy en día, una abominación. Quinta pregunta: ¿cuál es el paquete que tú usas para proteger tus Gunplas? Este paquete que yo uso para proteger mis Gunplas no es un paquete común y corriente, es un paquete creado aquí por una pequeña compañía llamado Praha Books, que es una compañía que hace así como libros, y que tuvo el gerente una idea media descarada, se diría la palabra. ¿Por qué no creamos unos libros que contengan adentro los modelos terminados de ese grado? Y bueno, este grado solo es únicamente, este tipo de protector solo hay únicamente para RG, que es grado real, y grado maestro, hay solo uno. Que en sí, el dilema de esto es que es muy versátil y muy bizarro, muchas veces decirlo así, esas palabras. Pero diciéndolo en poco, si están interesados, yo voy a dejar un link abajo. Y para los que son fans del grado real, que es un mejor grado que comprar un grado alto con un grado maestro, es entre medio y es mejor comprar eso porque es el mismo precio que pagarías por un grado maestro y con un grado alto. Le hace esta pregunta que era personal: ¿cuántos años tienes? ¿Estás casado? ¿Tienes una novia? Tengo 25 años, todo el mundo lo sabe, los que viven en mi país natal. ¿Estoy casado? No, no estoy casado. ¿Tienes una novia? No, no tengo novia. ¿Para qué tener una novia? Podría tener una novia, sí, pero yo soy de esas personas que esperan. No necesito botarme a lo estúpido y decir que, uy, tú tienes un novio. Yo no soy de esas personas tan histéricas y locas para ir a buscar una novia inmediatamente, no. Yo tengo mi paciencia, la paciencia hace el maestro, como ya he dicho. ¿Qué equipamiento usas para tus grabaciones? Bueno, estoy usando lo que es una GoPro 9 con un par de accesorios que compré, que es un montador para la pared, más el accesorio que es ahorita que me está grabando. Y esto, uso luminarias básicas, no avanzadas, que necesito comprar, que son de Lumens, que es una forma que usan los fotógrafos profesionales y todo eso. Tengo para grabar lo que es acercamientos y todo eso, uso un brazo genérico y uso mi cámara celular, que es una A90. Y de ahí, bueno, eso es todo para lo que es la versión en español. Espero para el que que sea habla hispana, pues me hayan entendido. Muchísimas gracias también por seguir este canal y espero que le sigan dándole gustos así en el futuro. Por favor, háganmelo un poco más fácil. No es un requisito, pero si pueden, un poco de inglés básico aprendan, por favor. Now we're moving from the third language, that's Korean. 자, 여러분 반갑습니다. 저는 여인입니다. 하비앤펀 사장입니다. 그리고 여기서 한국 온 지가 많이 안 됐어요. 그래서 제가 좀 한국말 스트랍니다. 여러분 다시 제가 하겠습니다. 반갑습니다. 항상 코로나 때문에 나가지 말고요. 어디에서 혹시나 뭐 필요하시면 있으면 나가기 전에 꼭 마스크 끼고 다니십시오. 사람들이 공간 때문에 생각하지 말고 여러분 직접으로 건강 때문에 잘 생각하십시오. 예, 반갑습니다. 자, 오늘 하는 거 영상가 뭐냐면 오늘 좀 질문이 있기 때문에 제가 대답도 하겠습니다. 발표를 이제부터 시작하겠습니다. 자, 첫 번째가 문장이 뭐냐면 취미가 워하메가 떠는 건프라에 얼마나 오래 있으셨습니까? 원래 제가 건프라가 한 1년 반 됐어요. 1년 반 됐고 오기 전에 옛날에 제가 에콰도르 고향을 해서 제가 거기에서 한 번만 건프라도 사고 있었습니다. 근데 그 건프라 사는 전에 웬만큼은 제가 모르시지만 제가 그런 거 사람은 성격이도 모르는군요. 몰랐습니다. 그래서 원래 그동안에서 제가 거기에서 한 번만 살기 때문에 두 번 다시 그 사람한테 안 샀습니다. 그리고 두 번째 질문가 워험에서 가장 강력한 무기는 무엇입니까? 원래 정설적으로 맞고 해야 됩니다. 그 원래가 제가 아까 설명하니까 두 원으로 원문으로 하고요. 그 다음에 이 스페인어로. 그 어떤 게 무기가 제일 가장이가 이거 막 강력한 거 원래가 모두 다 그래요. 워허메가 하나 팩션 이거 한 팩션 거 아니고 여러 가지 다 있어요. 스페이스만이나
아니면 임피리얼이나 아니면 또 티라니드나 네크론이나 또 이런 거 얼마나 여러 가지 있어요. 그런 거 하나밖에 아니고요. 아닙니다. 그런 거 하나밖에 아닙니다. 원래 여러 가지 있습니다. 여러 가지 있습니다. 그 여러 가지가 어떤 거냐면, 자, 첫 번째가 임피리얼에서 무엇이가 무기가 제일 강력하냐면 타이탄입니다. 타이탄이가 제일 큰 로봇이가 아주 위험한 거 위험한 거 무기가 가져온 거 됩니다. 가능합니다. 그 무기가 원래가 정말 위험합니다. 어떤 거 위험하냐면 그 총이가 원래 총이 제가 배웠었기 때문에요. 죄송합니다. 그 무기가 아주 뭐 볼캔 캐논하고 또 뭐 가트링건 하고 또 이런 거 막 폭달같이 이렇게 미사일 같이 들어있고 그런 것도 많이 여러 가지 있습니다. 그래서 그것도 하고 스페이스 마린에서 그런 거 바이러스 bomb 있어요. 바이러스 폭탄가 뭐냐면 이건 나쁜 아니고 북한같이 그 미사일 쏘는 거 그런 거 막 터진 거 그런 거 말이에요. 근데 여기서 이렇게 터진 거 아니고 탕탕 때리면 그거 완전히 포전돼 버려요. 안에서 금이같이 이렇게 포전돼 버립니다. 그 포전이가 이렇게 막 퍼지고 날아가고 어느 쪽에가 파워아머나 이런 거 다른 걸 실리나 이런 거 다 안에서 들어가니까 우리 피부가 그거 다 녹슬 녹아버려요. 녹아버리니까 우리 죽는 것 같습니다. 그리고 너무 많이 발표를 하기 때문에 파상 제 목을 말았습니다. 자, 그리고 우리 네크론과 가우스 무기하고 그 타이라니드가 하고 우리 바이오 무기하고 그거 완전히 총같이 이렇게 막 쏘는 거 침뱉던 같이 막 생긴 거 이런 거 총이가 있습니다. 그 총이가 완전히 맞아버리면 다 모두 피부하고 그 파워 아머다가 실도 전부 다 껍데기도 다 녹아버립니다. 녹아버리니까 죽여버립니다. 그리고 이제 다른 거 엘달이나 그 웹웨이 이런 거 파워가 스킬같이 이렇게 파워가 있습니다. 그 파워가 완전히 아까 제가 설명할 때 방관 앞에서 탱크 앞에서 쭉 군이나 유군이 이렇게 가운데 있기 때문에요. 그 탱크가 앞에서 하면 그 뒤쪽에 스나이퍼 같이 이렇게 막 텔레포트 같이 다른 쪽에 움직이면 뒤쪽에가 쏴버리면 이제 끝났습니다. 끝났기 때문에요. 거기서 이제 완전히 좀 위험합니다. 그리고 이제 그 다른 걸 오크나 아니면 네크로 아니면 오크나 타오나 이런 거 제가 잘 모르니까 원래 오크가 가간투어가 있고 그리고 타이탄으로 이렇게 로봇이 같이 생긴 거 있습니다. 그런 것도 가장이 다 위험합니다. 그리고 이제 셋째가 질문과 플레이 가능한 군대를 얻기 위해 그림을 그리는 되면 시간이 필요합니까? 그리고 그것에 지출 합리화금은 얼마입니까? 자, 그거 하나가 그 군대를 만들려면 원래 15분 동안만 도색 이렇게 도색하면 됩니다. 15분 동안만 하면 돼요. 됩니다. 그리고 그 바틀 레디도 있고요. 디스플레이 레디도 있습니다. 그런 거 두 가지 생각하시면 됩니다. 그 두 가지가 원래 여러분 많은 사람들이 이런 거 있습니다. 그 바틀 레디 더 많습니다. 더 많으니까 여러 가지 사람들이 하면서도 그런 거 한 15분만 한 몇 개 한 뭐 20면 뭐 30면 미니어처리 있으면 그 한 2시간 3시간 정도만 이렇게 걸립니다. 다 도색 칠하면. 그리고 그 가격이 한다면 그 원래가 요즘 이제 바틀 포즈가 이런 거 오기 때문에요. 그 바틀 포즈가 뭐냐면 막 이런 거 막 여러 가지 들어있고 그 박스에서 한 20개 아니면 40개 이렇게 막 미니어처리 있기 때문에요. 그 40개에서 그런 거 막 이렇게 사시면 원래 한 12만원 뭐 10만원 정도 사면 됩니다. 그런 거 사시면 이제 완전히 군대를 이렇게 만들 수 있습니다. 자, 이제 넷째가 워함에서 가장 좋아하는 캐릭터는 무엇입니까? 그 이유는 무엇입니까? 그 캐릭터가 라일라노르가 엔신 오브 라이트가 있어요. 그 엔신 오브 라이트가 원래 역사가 아주 좋습니다. 제가 듣고 그 다음에 노래도 듣고 그런 거 아주 좋습니다. 그리고 그 라일라노르가 누구냐면 그 호루스 헤리시존에 할 때요. 호루스 헤리시존에 다른 걸 뭐 스페이스 마린 조그만 거 군대를 있었습니다. 조그만 군대를가 그 엠페로스 칠드렌가 이름입니다. 그 엠페로스 칠드렌가 원래 한 뭐 두 분이가 가장이 제일 좋은 걸 막 대표장 그다음에 사장남 이렇게 막 있었습니다. 그 풀기가 아주 대표장 같이 이렇게 말하시고 그 사장 그 본장 같이 이렇게 사장 같이 두 번째 사장이 이렇게 누구냐면 라일란으로 했습니다. 근데 원래 풀그린과 호루스 때문에 풀그린과 완전히 생각이 많이 바뀌었기 때문에 그 엠페로스 칠드렌과 완전히 군대를 이렇게 반갑시 돼 버렸습니다. 이쪽에 좋은 사람들, 이쪽에 나쁜 사람들 이렇게 깨져서 했으니까 라일라노가 종으로 사람이 같고 풀그린과 나쁜 호루스 같이 이렇게 붙여서 갔습니다. 그 마지막 스타반 3까지 라일라노도 마지막 싸운 거 했기 때문에 거기에서 돌아가신 거 안 했습니다. 거기에서 기다리셨습니다. 누구한테 기다리셨냐면 풀그린까지 오시라고 기다렸습니다. 만년 동안 해서 이렇게 막 기다렸습니다. 천년 동안 기다렸습니다. 기다렸기 때문에 그 마지막 싸운 거 하고 풀그린한테 라일라노르가 한에게 있었습니다. 나는 라일라노르기 때문에 일절 이렇게 제가 나쁜 바꾸지 않겠습니다. 제가 항상 좋게서 살고 좋게서 죽고 좋게서 생각하겠습니다. 생각하신다고 라고 말했습니다. 제가 죽이려면 칼로 들고 싸울 때까지 죽을 때까지 그렇게 싸우겠습니다. 그에게 나와 하니까 다 모두 나쁜 사람들이 풀그림하고 따라서 왔기 때문에 그 당시에 이제 사람들이 모르면서 이제 누구 나쁜가 누군가 나쁜 것이 이제 알렸기 때문에 다 좋게서 바꾸려고 그러는데 그래서 거기에서 그 나쁜 군대들이 뒤쪽에 라일라노르가 앉아있기 그 바이러스 폭발가 있기 때문에 거기에서 총으로 쏴고 다 퍼지고 그 가스가 퍼지고 하고 죽어버렸습니다. 근데 풀그린바 안 죽고 아직도 살아있습니다. 네. 자, 다섯 번째, 컴프라를 보호하고 위에 사용하는 패키지가 무엇입니까? 원리가 이거 패키지가 어디에서 사시냐면 이거 프라북스에서 밑에가 링크 제가 놔두겠습니다. 그 프라북스에서 원래 이거 뭐 패키지가 완전히 안에서 이쁘고 그거 막 폼 같이 들어있고 아주 이렇게 막 보관할 때 막 프라모델 끝나고 조립 다 끝나고 나서 이렇게 보관하려면 여기 안에서 이쁘게 놓고 가능합니다. 이렇게 이쁘게 막 사람 디스플레이 하고 보이라고 이렇게 아니면 친구한테 선물 주고 이렇게도 이쁘고 하고 줄 수 있습니다. 이런 거 원래 여러분은 또 좋아하시냐면 제가 링크 밑에서 제가 딱 붙여서 나눠냈습니다. 그리고 이제 여섯 번째, 제가 몇 살입니까? 결혼하셨습니까? 아니면 여친도 있습니까? 자, 제가 몇 살이냐면은 원래 제가 29살입니다. 29살이고 그 다음에 결혼도 안 했습니다. 아직도 결혼도 안 하고 그 여친도 있냐면 여친도 없습니다. 제가 원래 그런 거 남자 아닙니다. 막 이렇게 막 급해하고 그런 거 여자가 필요하신다고 그런 거 아니고 원래 제가 그런 거 막 어떤 여자 같이 만나면 남친 있으세요? 이렇게 있어요? 아니면 있으십니까? 이렇게 물어보고 아니고 막 헷갈리고 그런 거 물어보는 거 그런 거 아니에요. 제가 원래 이런 거 남자분이입니다. 제가 자 가만히 계시고 어디서 일하는 여자들이 많으면 제가 일만 딱 하고 끝나고 예 사장님 여기 있습니다. 네 서류 필요하신 거 있습니다. 여기 있습니다. 그런 거 사람입니다. 그런 거 막 제가 막 여자가 이렇게 가는 거 그렇게 급해한 거 아닙니다. 원래 제가 그런 거 배웠기 때문에 제가 가장이 막 기다리시는 거 좋아합니다. 기다리시면 아주 좋습니다. 그런 거 기다리시면 여러분한테도 제가 원래 좀 받으시면 받으십시오. 그리고 이제 7번 녹음에 사용하는 장비는 무엇입니까? 장비는 원래 제가 어떤 거 쓰냐면 고프로가 9로 이제 사용하고 그 다음에 액세서리도 뭐 벽에다 붙인 거 그런 거 하고 그 다음에 스탠드도 있고 그런 것도 사용합니다. 그 마지막 두 개 또 뭐냐면 하나가 그 불이가 막 루멘 사용한 거 아니고 막 다른 거 스타일 뭐 싼 거 불이가 제가 사용하고 있습니다. 마지막도 뭐 클로즈업 이렇게 같이 막 가까이 하고 멀리 하고 이쁘게 막 포커스하고 이런 것도 원래 제가 뭐 커스텀 이렇게 팔도 사고 이 핸드폰도 거기에서 같이 이렇게 꽂이고 막 이렇게 여러 가지 이렇게 막 움직이고 하고 그렇게 막 이쁘게 놓고 그런 거 사용합니다. 그거 다 우리 오늘 7개 질문한 거 제가 답하는 거 다 했습니다. 이제 여러분 발표를 여기까지 들으셨어서 감사합니다. Thank you everyone for following and always helping me about. And future videos that I'm gonna upload from now on are gonna be having a little bit of the intro as well, but also showing my face and what we're gonna be building, and not anymore like, oh, we're building this like down below. No, I'm gonna be showing you what product we're gonna build so everyone can enjoy in the video itself. Thank you everyone, and I hope that you have a good 2001, and I will see you next time. Gracias por ver mi video, espero que les haya gustado y nos veremos en un próximo video, que ahora yo voy a mostrar mi cara en cada intro y va a ser un poco más diferente. Espero que tengan un 2021 para todos ustedes. 여러분 감사합니다. 여기까지 들으셨어요. 원래 정말 고맙습니다. 이제 다음에서 영상가 제가 찍을 할 때 전에요. 항상 제가 이제 우리 얼굴 보고 인트로 같이 이렇게 막 무엇이 제품 제가 만들겠고 보여주겠습니다. 그거도 여러분한테 정말 도와주셨어요. 감사합니다. 바이바이 여러분.